And what's the real Pac Nas relationship? What was it?
I heard Snoop told the story a few times, but he had it wrong.
Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we got Nas on today. Yo, check this out. I mean, I'm not interviewing him or anything like that, but we got some information that you may find a little bit interesting. Now, we did a few weeks back a video on a couple of facts concerning Nas, right? And in that video, there was a story that came out from none other than Snoop Dogg. Now, Snoop Dogg gave a story concerning Nas meeting up with Tupac. Now, although we have Snoop's side of the story, we never heard any other sides of the story. Not to say that there's a different side or that Snoop was lying, but it's always good to get a more comprehensive view of a particular event that took place at any given time. So what we're going to do is we're going to remind you of Snoop's story, right? And then we're going to give you a clip from Nas's side of the story, okay? And for your own, this is for your own hip hop history education, just in case, you weren't around during the whole East Coast, West Coast beef when it was hot. And I mean, it was crazy. All you got to do, right, is listen to the song, I think it was called Against All Odds. Listen to the song Against All Odds, and then listen to the song Hit 'Em Up, and then you have an idea of how hot the tension was during that time period. And you know it was crazy because it sadly resulted in the demise of some hip-hop legends at the time. Now, thankfully, all that beef is behind us, but I think it's fairly interesting for you to be able to hear both of their sides of the story. Yo, take a listen.
And PAC had seen Nas in the park, and him and Nas had words, but Nas didn't want none. But Nas had 100 niggas with guns.
Right.
By me saying he didn't want none didn't mean he didn't punk out, because we was in New York in Central Park with 100 goons from New York circle us. That's why PAC is in this nigga ear telling him, nigga, I made a song, nigga, dissing you, Jay-Z, Biggie, and nigga, and motherfucker. I ain't got no problem with you, PAC. All right, nigga, well, if you ain't got no problems with me, nigga, when this song come out, you better not say a motherfucking word. I love you, PAC. Shook the nigga hand.
Thank you, Uncle Snoop, for that. Now, for the legend, Nasty Nas.
Is it true that you and Pac once crossed paths in Central Park during when things were really heated relationship? What was it?
I heard Snoop told the story a few times, but he had it wrong a little bit. He had said that Pac stepped to me, but he was in New York and there was a lot of tension flaring, right? I think he had got into it with Jungle, my brother, at the award show. I seen him backstage. I'm like, do your thing. He's like, and you do yours. I said, see, I know. He was about to go present an award, so he really couldn't turn around and get with me and talk to me, but because he's about to walk on. But I'm walking backstage and I see him and I'm like, yo, all right, do your thing. And he's like, and you do yours. Because he knew where I was coming from really wasn't an all love place, because there was a rumor of Machiavelli. So I was really want to check the temperature with him. And they had some words or whatever. So we went to, this is an old story, man. So at that point, it was necessary for us to address, we had to step to our business. It was a lot of tension. It was a lot of tension. They was in New York and it was, their chest was out. They was doing their thing, Death Row sign. So we had to go and step to them. Oh yeah, we had a great convo, man. He was like, he explained that he thought I was dissing him. And I heard that he was dissing me at clubs. And
wow.
Last person I was even thinking about when I wrote that record, I was just going. So he thought that. And then I was like, well, I heard you was coming at me. I said, no, that wasn't about you, but I heard you was coming at me, back and forth. And it was like, yo, Nas, we brothers, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so we had a plan to squash it in Vegas. So I was out there when he was in the hospital. And, praying for him to come through, but rest in peace to Pac.
there you have it. Now, of course, I'm sure you're going to be in the comment section talking about what you think really went down, if you believe one person more than the other, if you could put both of their stories together. Honestly, I think it would be quite peculiar and out of character if Nas said, yeah, you know, I had 100 dudes with burners all up on them, ready for anything to go down. I don't expect for Nas to come off like that, even if that was actually the case. Now, Snoop said he saw it. You know what I mean? He's able to read the scene, and he said he saw what was about to go down. Nas is like, yo, man, you know, I don't know. He had it a little bit wrong. Nas didn't highlight where Snoop had it a little bit wrong, but, you know, I'm going to take both of their stories and meld them together in my head. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. Yo, hit us in the comments below. Let us know what you think about the stories. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side.